While I'm in the dressing room, 5 minutes before I come out, my gloves are laced up. I'm breaking my gloves down. I'm pushing the lever at the back of my glove. I'm breaking the middle of the gloves for my knuckle could pierce through the leather. I feel my knuckle piercing against the tight leather gloves on the Everlast boxing glove. When I come out, I have supreme confidence, but I'm scared to death. I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated. But I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me. But I always stayed afraid of him. But the closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one could beat me.
Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet. 世界最強ヘビー級チャンピオンの一人として知られています。圧倒的な強さで相手を KO する姿は、世界のトップファイターも恐れてしまう怪物でした。リングの外から見てる私たちは、彼はきっと生まれながらに強くて自信のある男だ。恐れるものは何もなかったのだろうと思ってしまいますけれども、そんなタイソンでも自分を疑ってしまう時がありました。人間離れした身体能力を持ち合わせていたタイソンでしたが、彼は自分の才能に気づいていなかったのです。アマチュアデビュー戦前、タイソンは不安と恐怖に飲み込まれて、試合を欠場することさえ考えていました。
I was so scared in my first amateur fight. I went downstairs and said, I'm going to go to the store. It was in the Bronx, New York. I said, I'm going to the store to my training. I went downstairs and I said, man, I should get on this training. It's never come back. I wanted to get on the training. It's leave. I was so scared. I didn't want to fight anybody. It's just such a different dynamic than fighting somebody in the ring than it is fighting somebody in the street. And I never thought I could fight somebody. Even after all the training, it's totally intimidated fighting somebody in the ring.
勇気を振り絞ってタイソンは会場に戻り3ラウンドで KO 勝利します。自信のないタイソンを世界最強ヘビー級チャンピオンに育てたのは彼のトレーナーであり保護者であったカスタマーロでした。タイソンの才能と能力に気づいていたカスタマーロは本人が自分の才能に気づくことさえできれば自信がつくと分かっていました。
When I peeled these layers away on Mike Tyson, I found what I thought I'd find.A person of basically good character, a person who is capable of doing the things that are necessary to be done in order to be a great fighter or a champion of the world. When I recognized this, then my next job was to make him become aware of this thing, of these qualities, as well as I. Because unless he knew them as well as I did, it wouldn't help him very much. And only by letting him know that he had these qualities and he had these abilities and potentials,would enable him to get the real solid, deep down inner belief in himself. Because for a person to believe something with which that he could never back up, well, it's not stable enough.
そしてタイソンが自分の才能に気づくためにはいくつかのステップがあると考えていました。
We have to give him reason to believe in himself in order to believe in himself. And in the process of giving him the reasons for him to believe in himself, he does, in fact, after a period of time,recognize these qualities do exist, and therefore he has reason to believe in himself.
カスタマーロはいつもタイソンを褒めて背中を押し続け。
He just kept saying these great things about it. So this guy, I didn't know if this guy was. He just kept saying great things. Man, he said, "Man, you're a great fighter." He just kept saying, "You're the greatest. You do splendid. You look great. You're looking better." He just kept giving me compliments about everything I did. So what's wrong with this guy? I never had the slightest idea. He was just building up my confidence.But as time went on, I understood what he was doing. As I became an adult, I understood he was building up my confidence. And then one day he used to just say, listen, you have the chance to change your life, your family's life. You could be something very special. Don't you want to be champion? You could be champion of the world. And I didn't pay no attention to it. He said, really? You could be champion of the world. You could devastate the world. No man could take what you did. You just got to believe it. I looked at this guy, and then I started thinking.Said, really? I said, this guy's really crazy. That's what I said, this guy's crazy. He said, you do what I tell you to do, and if it doesn't work, then you could leave. So I said, okay, bet. So I did everything he told me to do, and I won. I won every championship from the amateur championship. Oh, I won all the championships. I'm gonna cry. So I won every championship that he told me because he told me what to do, and I started believing in this old man.
試合で結果を出すタイソンは自信をつけ始めました。
Cusses helped me in aspects and believing in myself. There's no way you're going to make it in life, anything. Being a carpenter, being a marble collector, you have to believe in yourself. And most likely, a lot of people became famous and believed in themselves. And then mostly it was false belief. It wasn't really true, but it's just the idea that they believed in themselves. And now I believe in myself, and everything I believe in myself is true because I know I'm the best and everybody else knows too. People knew I was the best before I did, and that's a little ridiculous. So it's about time I believed I'm the best. Now that I believed I'm the best, that's when it became fun. And thanks to Cuz, I picked it up kind of late. I just realized it really that I'm the best. I believed in myself, but everybody else in the country and everybody else that saw me fight already knew it. And I'm the only one that didn't know it. So
do you look forward to getting an opportunity to prove that?
I like proving it. I like going in there, proving it now that I know it. Before I used to just say it, but I didn't believe it. And now that I know it, man, I'm killing these guys.
成功は自信をつける。自信は成功を収めるとタイソンは言います。僕はこのストーリーを見て、ここで一番大切なのはチャレンジに挑むということだと思いました。タイソンはカスタマーロに背中を押されながら自分の恐怖に立ち向かっていった。だからこそ成功を収め、自信を持つことができたのでしょう。
I would be afraid to fight everybody. What happened if he's stronger than I thought he is, and I make a mistake and I'm always afraid. So when I fight, I know I'm afraid. And I always thought of myself when I was younger, I was like, oh, the fear will disappear at one point. And I thought it would, but it never did. And the opposite happened because every fight got bigger and bigger. So I was more and more afraid. However, one thing I changed is that I've learned how to deal with it better with my experience.
MMA Pound for Pound No.1 と呼ばれている UFC2 階級王者ジョージ・セイン・ピエールも試合前に恐怖を感じて自分を疑ってしまうことを認めていますが、GSP にはそれを乗り越える作戦がありました。自信がある人のように行動することで実際に自信がつく。成功するまで成功しているかのように振る舞う。恐怖と不安を隠して自信のある人になりすましたのです。自信は精神状態ではなく選択だと彼は信じています。
Confidence, it's a choice. It's not a mental state. Same thing when I fight. I'm going to give you an example. When I'm going to fight Saturday night, I'm going to be scared. I'm going to have doubt in my mind. And it's normal. But the image that I will give the people when I'm going to walk to the octagon is that swagger, that look that it's impossible for me to fail, that I'm invincible and I'm gonna win no matter what. And it's the same thing in life. So you're always afraid, you're scared. This is normal. We're all human beings. That means you're smart. You know what can happen. But what we say, it's you fake it until you make it. If you're scared and afraid and you have lack of confidence, if you start acting like you're confident, that is impossible for you to fail, and you act that way, your mind will start to transform, and you will have a transformation that will follow into your mind. And that's why I'm saying confidence is a choice. It's not a real state of mind.
不安と恐怖はたとえ世界チャンピオンであっても感じるものです。私たちは自信がつくということはあたかも不安や恐怖が消えてなくなることだと考えてしまいがちですが、彼らの話を聞くと少し違うと感じます。自信を持つプロセスには必ず不安と恐怖があり、彼らはそれを乗り越えることを諦めなかった。だからこそ結果につながったのだと思いました。一切何の不安もなく恐れを感じない人はいません。恐れを感じてそこから何をするかが大事だと思います。
Michael. Mike. Don't leave Denver now. Come on. Maybe God, you know, gave him such a strong body. He figured, well, I'll give him a strong body and I'll make him have to become strong the other way on his own. You know what I mean? He's a little weak personality as far as being, he's easily misled. He needs love. He needs a boost. You know, he needs confidence, somebody to be there with him. Look, just relax, Michael, relax, just relax. Just relax. Relax. Yeah, but just relax. Just relax.
When we first started.
Yeah, well, just relax. Don't get so tense. Relax. All of this is another boxing match. You've done it already 20 times. You've done it in the gym with better fighters than you're ever gonna fight here. You're always better than everyone you get in there with, right? So just relax, don't let your imagination get you. Let's go get ready for a fight. Come on. That's it. Relatively doesn't have much experience. He's only got about a dozen fights. He just knows how to fight. He's very quick for a heavyweight and makes him look like he has more experience than he actually has.
Would you say then he's a natural fighter?
I wouldn't say he was a natural. He didn't walk in the gym like that.
Okay, thanks.
Another right duck to the body by Tyson. Very, very strong boxer, Tyson. Very, very strong. Brown has taken some vicious punishment and held on. He's still in there. I don't think there's another right by Tyson. That's right. He's giving up. Towel's coming in. Look at old Tyson jump on the ropes. That is it. They threw the towel in. He didn't want to see his boxer hurt. I think the towel hit.